We're in today with the legendary GT 610. This is a 2012 video card with 48 shaders, 1 GB of VRAM DDR3 Hynix. It's got 810 MHz on the core clock and 500 MHz on the memory clock. 64 bits bus width, DirectX 11, and we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Xeon W3690 with 6 cores and 12 threads. I think the best thing we can do for this video card is to jump in a couple of games and see how well it's performing. Alright, let's start with a game that makes Minecraft look good, seriously. You're gonna see what I'm talking about, because in order to make this game run properly, you need to lower the render scale in order to get appropriate FPS. In this case, you can actually see that I have a decent FPS, theoretically like 40-50 FPS, but not good minimals. Let's see if we can actually get some decent minimals, because that's the only thing that matters in this situation. If you're interested on playing Fortnite with this video card, I'm on 720p with 50% render scale. This is very interesting because this video card cannot push too much, but if you're interested on playing a game like this, you need to understand that 720p is your friend and the render scale it's your family. You understand? It's the most important thing. You can actually see I'm utilizing 800 megabytes of VRAM from this. It doesn't look that great, but it's giving me like 40 FPS on average. In this situation, you can actually see that it's working. The CPU doesn't have any problem. 40-50% load, 56 degrees on this occasion. You can actually see some threads are reaching maximum in some cases with the CPU. The cores are they are working like a proper well-oiled engine, the CPU. On the GPU side, you can clearly see that it needs more attention. Seriously, it's kind of hard on this. But if we're jumping in GTA 5 with this system and this video card, you can clearly see the resolution is not great. Let me explain. So I got 720p, 50% render scale. I mean, this is not the best performance ever, but it's working, you know. It's a very bold attempt, considering the FPS I got. 13 on minimals, 23 on 1%, 97% load on the core, 0.8 gig of VRAM utilization. I mean, the temperature, it doesn't have any problem because I put a fan on the back of the video card. I mean, the one that I was using for 2080 Ti, because I don't have a fan on this. This is fanless video card, you know, and if I keep it without a fan, it's overheating. Even though it's able to start the game, I don't think this is the right way to utilize it. You know, I will go deep in the gaming list in order to get some old titles in order to play this video card properly, you know, to play with this video card properly, because if I'm not using the specs properly, then it's not worth it, you know. So look at this, 18 FPS on no, it's horrible. You know what's working on this 610? Black Ops 2, seriously. On low details with 720p, I got nearly playable FPS, and I want to play the game like this, seriously. If I can play the game, I can say this is a good game overall. 0.3 gig of VRAM utilization, maximum core load in this situation. You can actually see even on low details, it's playable. You know, it's not that bad. This is exactly the perfect game for this. No, it's not. It's a horrible performance overall. Look at this, 35 FPS in this case. You can clearly see it's not playable, but it's working. You know, Black Ops 2, it's starting the game, and it's working with this video card. 0.5 gig of system RAM being utilized. It's doing a great work, you know, this CPU, this W3690. Even on low details, the system is not stressed, you know, but considering what GPU I have today, I will say this is understandable performance overall. All right, let's see how it's running with Paladins. I put, let me show you what I have here. I put everything on low details with 50% render scale with 1080p. I can lower the resolution in order to get better FPS, but I wanted to test it like this first. So let's see how it's working like this. This is gonna be very interesting, because this game usually it's very light on PC hardware, and it's running really nice overall, and I like it. I got good averages overall. Seriously, look at this. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually interesting to see this type of performance run like this. Whoa, managed to get a kill. The minimals in 1%, they're not okay, you know. Yeah, definitely I can use some better minimals in this case, but the game is running with this, and this is the only thing that I have to appreciate. I got a playable game with 1080p. I like this, you know. Paladins with this GT 610 is doing a fantastic job. You can clearly see that there is hope for this video card in a game like this. But if we're jumping in S.T.A.L.K.E.R to see how it's running with medium details 1080p with static lights, you can clearly see that the GPU is struggling. We've seen older video cards running better than this one, but don't forget that those cards were actually high-end GPUs. Even if they are older, they are still capable of delivering some nice performance. Here with the GT610, that is DirectX 11 compatible, still barely managed to put 50 FPS on average with medium details. Seriously, maximum load on the core, nearly 50 degrees because it doesn't have a fan, so I had to put an external fan on it. The CPU has no problem in this case with less than 10% load and yeah, only 5.1 gig of VRAM utilization. You can clearly see that the medium details are actually decent in this case, so there's a lot of potential games if you wanted to put on your list in order to play with this video card. Now I played online games in order to try to see how they are holding with this video card, but majority of the time it would be ideal if you put games like this S.T.A.L.K.E.R, you know. You can actually see that the average is around 50 FPS with maximum around 70 80 FPS, you know. But the frame time is steady, you know. It's steady, it looks okay, and there's not a lot of spikes, you know, from the video card. It looks okay-ish theoretically, you know. So S.T.A.L.K.E.R, it's working with the GT610. This is very scary, seriously. Look at this. So I put 1080p lowest details, 42 FPS. GT610 can barely deliver playable FPS when it comes to gaming, seriously. Old GPUs can, I mean, I'm testing high-end old GPUs, you know, but comparing this 610 with those video cards apparently makes me appreciate those older video cards, seriously. Look at this. 40, 50, 60 FPS, 60 FPS, it's an achievement for this video card, seriously. With this amount of performance, I can clearly say that this is a very video card. But it's using, you know, it's using the video card, maximum load on the core, and yeah, I'm very surprised that this video card is running like this. I mean, I was expecting more, but regardless, this is the only thing I like, efficiency. You know, if I can make every single video card run like this, it will be fantastic, seriously. But I don't have 60 FPS in Fallout. Definitely you need to try Team Fortress in order to see if it's working really nice. Oh my god, it's lagging. Oh no, Daniel. Okay, so 30 FPS on this game apparently with 1080p and lowest details. Not the greatest performance in this situation. You can clearly see that it's barely holding. Oh my days, 22 FPS. Oh, all right, 720p. Apparently 720p it's holding. All right, let's go 60 FPS, 50, 60 FPS. This is the right numbers. All right, 720p, low details. You can get maximum core load in this game. 400 megabytes of VRAM utilized here in order to get this type of performance. Not the worst, you know, but definitely not the best. It doesn't reach maximum VRAM utilization. That's actually okay for the video card. There's not a lot of problem in this situation. I will definitely like a higher resolution, more details, but if this is the maximum, you know what, I will take it. In World of Tanks with this GT610, apparently you can clearly see that I got like nearly playable FPS. 60 FPS apparently is an overachievement. It's a dream theoretically to see 60 FPS with this video card. I mean, I put everything on low details. I'm sorry, I said low details. I actually said I put everything on minimal details. Not going to lie, this is very interesting to see because majority of the time when I'm playing games on a video card like this, I have to lower the quality in order to get some playable FPS. 636 megabytes of VRAM utilized in this game with from this video card. It's actually an achievement because this is the first time I'm seeing this amount of VRAM utilized. Whenever I'm sniping, you can clearly see it drops to 30 FPS. Whew, that's horrible. When you look at 1% low, 0. This video card, it's a meme, seriously. Through the bush, I got 18 FPS. What the heck is going on? Seriously, I think I have to put 1024 in order to play with this video card. So 1080p with this video cards, it's not achievable. It's so hard playing World of Tanks with this video card. Seriously, it doesn't have a lot of power. Do I recommend this video card for gaming? No. Do I recommend this video card for an office machine? Yes. it will be a fantastic choice because it's got DVI, HDMI, so you can connect all kinds of stuff in the back of the video card. I think this is the best application for this video card. Maybe some retro gaming will be ideal, you know, because we did manage to test a couple of games that were actually interesting to see. You know, 720p with medium details in some older titles is not that bad because it looks okay, you know. So if you want to restore a machine, this video card can actually be a good option because they are really cheap, you know. And if you are interested on using it for a big monitor, TV or something like that, it's got HDMI and it can carry the signal, you know, and the audio through the cable. So this is a very good choice for all games. If you have any suggestion in the future for this video card or for this machine, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.